Hey guys, welcome to another video. This is Ballers Blockchain, and today we're going to go through the Cool Cats 5 challenge and why it's the easiest challenge that we've had on Top Shot yet. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so welcome. I hope you all got lucky with a pack. I know a lot of you got in touch and told me what you got in your drop. A lot of you got MGLEs, congratulations. A lot of you, like myself, got the rebound pack. Some of it good, some of it trash. What did I get? I got Dwight Powell, first moment 12,000 LE. Okay. I got Tim Hardaway Jr., also Dallas, 35 KCC. And I got Blake Griffin's first dunk, his first dunk in 2 years, the Brooklyn moment, obviously because the other one was retired. So not complaining, it's a pack for being eligible via those requirements, which everyone's talked about. But moving on, before that, Russell Westbrook came out and he hit the marketplace almost exactly where I thought he would. He fluctuated between $100 and $200, and this is just before he came out. He came out at about 175. And then, don't be this guy. Someone sold serial number 1008 for $100, and then literally seconds later, it sold for $213 for a 3-digit. I mean, come on, guys. Then the drop happened, and he leveled out at around about 150, which is where I thought he was gonna end up based on what we knew from Jokic and all those other Cool Cats challenges. So that's good. It's a cool moment. But then we also got Cool Cats 5, and we knew Fred VanVleet got minted, but we didn't know why. And in typical fashion, they announced it. They dropped it. They didn't actually announce it. They dropped it on the website during the drop, and then told everyone. And then there was the marketplace cooldown. Personally, I think they should be doing the cooldown, but then announcing the Cool Cats challenge or dropping it on the website like 2 hours after the drop. So then there's not this mad rush, but people are missing out. It's just this, oh, there's a drop. And then people go those moments for the right price. But as ever, we were all watching the cooldown, waiting for our time to be able to get into the marketplace and buy some of these moments. I'm gonna go through why this challenge is, I think, good for a lot of you. Not all of you, but I think quite a few of you might consider this challenge if it's right for you. We can see all the losers from the Westbrook challenge. They all went back to their pre-challenge prices. Keep an eye on Dwight Howard, looking at him here, because TJ McConnell over here and JaMychal Green are basically the new Dwight Howard. They got the massive 15 LE bump, and they're probably going to get the massive 15 LE drop sooner or later. Metallic Gold, I'm not really into this challenge, to be honest. It's $3,932, which is actually a little bit less than some of the other MGLE challenges. If we go back to number 23, this is number 24. You can see here, obviously the challenge isn't active, but when it was 5,000 odd at least. So I went to look at the market cap on MGLE moments, and it hasn't really dipped a huge amount. So it is a cheaper MGLE challenge, but it is definitely a different price bracket. And the whole method behind these challenges, the whole thing behind these challenges is you got challenges for different tiers, just like we've got different tiers of sets and moments. So you got your common challenge, you've got your rare challenge, and you've got your legendary challenge. And currently that's what we've got. We've got 3 challenges on the go. We've got Ben Simmons, who I'd love to get, but I'm sorry, I'm not doing the holo icon. We've got the MGLE Luka. Unfortunately, this is a floater 3-pointer from Luka Doncic. And I say unfortunately because he had that game-winning floater 3-pointer the other day, and it'd be such a good moment if we got it. And unfortunately, this is another Luka floater, which we've got, and it's kind of just not as good as what that other one would have been. That's just my subjective opinion. But anyway, so unannounced, we knew we got minted. We got a Fred VanVleet challenge, and it's a pretty good moment. I kind of like it. It's just a throw up Hail Mary to beat the shot clock, and I mean, it's pretty cool. I actually thought it was a game win at first, but it's not. It's just a shot clock beater. So that was pretty cool against the Sixers. So currently it's actually a bit less. It's $202 to complete the Cool Cats 5 challenge. Now, Jermichael Green and TJ McConnell, I mean, they were about $10 or something before the challenge happened. I've got the exact figures and I'm going to go through them with you in a second. But you can see what happened. This is Dwight Howard when the challenge finished, and then Westbrook came out. He just went off a cliff there and went back to his pre-challenge price. Now we're going to look at TJ McConnell. He took his place. He went... Yesterday there were 40 people that bought TJ McConnell. That is immaculate timing. If you did that, well done. And then today, 2,324 people bought him to complete this Cool Cats challenge. And you can see him rise there. And yeah, well, don't be this guy dumping it for $40 when everyone else is buying it for 60. What we're going to go through is what we think Fred VanVleet will be worth and why financially this might be a challenge you might consider doing. Cool Cats 5, let's go through why I'm doing this challenge. And I didn't mean to when it came out. I thought, another challenge. I'm not a big fan of challenges. I got absolutely burnt on the Conley challenge. But like you, maybe, I considered doing a challenge a possible requirement that would be going forward in future. Now, we have had 2 pack drops at the moment, and both have required 15 moments, or 2 rares, or one of the relevant moments to the pack drop, either an MGLE or a legendary moment to qualify, and a marketplace spend of either $999 or $99. This time it was and for MGLE, it was all of this or spend on the marketplace for Holo, or it was any of these and a $99 spend for the MGLE. And that's why we had less people actually qualify this time around as opposed to the Holo. It's a little bit backwards. You think Holo would be a bit tight, and I'm sure it will be in the future. Now, Cool Cats 5. I've got all the prices pre-pack drop, therefore that'll be post-pack drop prices as well. And what I got them for, what you can get them for now, and why I think this might be economical for you. So my unfair advantage was I had Duncan Robinson in a rebound pack the time before last, and you know I had Joe Ingles already. So I had 2 out of the 5 ready to go. Therefore, I only needed a couple. So I picked up Jermichael Green for 39 when he was during the slow ramp up of the marketplace on his way to 64. So that was a good get for me. And then I also picked up Dort for 22, and I think he's still hovering around the $23 mark. Yep, that's right, $23. So it only cost me so far, I haven't gotten TJ McConnell yet because he floated to $70. Therefore, I wasn't in a huge rush to get him. Let's see what he's at now. What is he? He's at 60. He was at 58 a minute ago. I was going to buy him. But I reckon I can maybe get him. Oh, forget it. I've just got this thing. I want him for under $60. So I've put him here as $60. So it'll cost me $121 to complete this challenge. Okay? Stick with me. Worst case is right now, if you're starting from scratch, it'll cost you $202 to finish. So I'm going to update this figure to make it 202. Let's just adjust this one. Okay, so we'll make this figure $202 if you were to start from scratch right now and complete this challenge. Now, after the challenge, I'm tipping they're going to go straight back to their pre-challenge prices, which were respectively $9, $10, $6, $7, and $10, in total equating to $42. Okay, then we're going to add that to what we think Fred VanVleet is going to be worth after the challenge. So I think, again, he's going to be worth $150. We're on pace for another 6,000 mints, which is pretty much exactly what Jokic, Cool Cats 3, and Westbrook, Cool Cats 4 challenge was. If we're going to be conservative, we can say Fred VanVleet will be worth 120 if somehow we get 7,000 mints or something like that. If I was to complete this challenge right now, which I think I will I? Yeah, oh, $58, it's mine, I'm giving it. Come on, Dapper. I bet you it fails. Moving on. Okay, so let's say I've got TJ McConnell for $60, which I don't yet, but I will. That would have equated to a total cost to me of $121. Now, if I, after the challenge, sell Fred VanVleet for $150 and all those moments that are required for the challenge at $42, equating to $191, that's a profit of $71 to me. A challenge that gives me a profit of $71 and I've completed a challenge. Now, let's just say I bought all of these on the high. It cost me $202 to complete. And I sell all those moments again for $192. I lose $10. That's not bad. Remember, I did Conley And it was $300 worth of assets to complete that challenge that then turned into $30 after the challenge. I mean, that's a loss. And Connolly, he's not worth $1 million. I think he even went under $100. I could have sold him for $150. I just decided to hold him because it's got a badge and a reward and all that sort of stuff. Now, if I was to I did this challenge at $202, and Fred VanVleet after the fact will only be worth $120. That would mean I only lose $40 by completing this challenge and liquidating it afterwards. That's still a lot less than what happened to me with Mike Connolly. So the question is entering the challenge lottery, the serial number lottery, worth it to you considering these financials? Are you willing to break even for a chance at the serial number lottery? Let's look at your chances. So I took all of Russell Westbrook's Cool Cats moments, lowest ask per digit of serial number. So for a 4-digit, 150. I think he's 148 now, but whatever. For 3 digits, $200. For 2 digits, $500. And for a 1 digit, $1,900. So if you were to complete Fred VanVleet, I calculate you've got an 83% chance of getting a 4-digit serial number, obviously. I think you got a 15% chance of getting a 3-digit serial number and a 1.5% chance of getting a $500 2-digit serial number. And even less, obviously, a 1-digit or a jersey number, you've got a 0.15% chance. I have gone for pack drops that I've had less chance with in Top Shot. So for me, for doing this challenge for $120, considering I can theoretically make $71 or at least $40, $50 out of doing the challenge as well by liquidating after, as opposed to getting a loss after, and I get the chance of having a 1, 2, or 3-digit serial number of Fred VanVleet, this is why I'm doing the challenge. Now, I have to say, I do not think that completing a challenge is gonna be a pack requirement in future. It could be one of the ors, like you have X amount of moments, or a couple of rares, or a legendary, or completed a challenge. But I don't think it's gonna be, to enter this pack drop, you would have had to complete a challenge and spend a boatload of money and have a certain amount of moments. I don't think a challenge is going to be a thing. I think too many people kicked up a stink saying that I'm a real collector and I don't do challenges. And I think possibly, judging by the last 2 pack drops, Top Shot heard that. I could be wrong. I don't think a challenge is going to be a requirement. But from a financial standpoint, I think I've really done my research here and figured out that 1, I can get a financial return, whilst 2, increasing my chances of getting extremely lucky with a serial number that perhaps some mega fan of Fred VanVleet will want to buy one day. So that's my theory behind Cool Cats 5. For me, it was an absolute no-brainer. And in fact, I'm gonna even look to see if I can complete it right now. Let's do this. Under $50, buy. This would be great if this actually goes through and doesn't fail. Oh, it might have worked. And done. Anyway, guys, that's it from me. That's why I'm doing this challenge. If it's right for you, do your research and consider doing it also, or don't. Flip your moments, make a profit. If I were to flip all the moments that I have right now for Cool Cats, I would get $152. But for right now, I think for the risk of going for it, it maybe is worth the reward. So that's it from me. I hope you liked it. Please, if you got value out of this video, please hit the like button. I hate asking, but it helps the algorithm, and subscribe if you want to see more Top Shot videos like this. Thank you. I appreciate your time. I'll see you in the next video. See ya.